Transition Awareness Breathing. Feeling grounded for both children and parents is essential for healthy living and learning. Join Eartha Powell on this series for tips and tools for creating a harmonious environment for learning. Transition Awareness Breathing will help you and your child find an individualized path to tackle change, promote lifelong learning, and discover new approaches to calmness.
I invite you to stroll with me. Let's go shopping. In your mind's eye, we're going to go shopping. No barriers. Transportation is not an issue. Money is not an issue. Time is not an issue. Wherever you can travel that has the best selections, that's where we will go. Let's take a breath in because we are going to really do some power shopping and blow the breath out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Don't worry about bringing extra packages or something that's going to carry your bags, because there's a service that will carry your bags for you. Now, what are we shopping for? Okay, may I offer you a suggestion? This is going to be our goal. What is the greatest gift that you can give yourself? That is what we're looking for. Welcome to Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast. This is Eartha. I'm so happy that you're joining me on our shopping excursion. But before we begin our shopping excursion, I would like to thank Web Talk Radio for allowing me to have a platform to bring Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast to you. And I would like to thank my producers, Mary Lou and Sam, for making Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast available to you wherever you go. And hey, we're going shopping, so let's do some transition awareness breathing as we're shopping. All right. Now, we've been working pretty hard, and we've been listening and learning about these brain hormones, cortisol levels, serotonin levels, oxytocin levels. Let's just relax. And so I thought, well, let's see. I'm going to take you on a virtual shopping excursion. Cost is no object. Have you heard of that term before? Cost is no object. Of course, cost is an object. The most expensive cost is our time. And so how we use our time can really make an impact on our awareness and on our ability to relax. As we're walking and strolling on our virtual shopping spree, I invite you to walk and take your time. I mean, we're walking, but we don't have to walk if you're sitting in your chair or wherever you're comfortable at. That's good, because this is an exercise where you can close your eyes if you would like to, or you can keep them open and kind of gaze at a focal point. That's okay too. But the important thing right now, I would like to invite you to remove any mental barriers and stroll with me. Strolling is different than running or pacing. We're going to stroll. And as we lift our feet. I mean, we could have sandals on, or we could not have any shoes on at all. We can, the shopping spree may be at a place that's off of a beach, or maybe is someplace in a different area where you're living at. It's your favorite place. The weather is perfect, and we're strolling. Our feet they're touching the warmth of the pavement or the sand. And with each step, there is a sense of freedom, which with each step, there's an appreciation that you are able to be at this place right now. There's a lot of things on your plate. There's a lot of things that happened yesterday. And we're not going to worry about what's going to happen in a few minutes from now. That's the future. But right now, we're taking in this moment of our wellness, of our awareness, of our family, a thankfulness that usually most of the time we're not even paying attention to. It's the simple things. Like, let's keep strolling, and let's just kind of just pause. And as you're looking around, you're noticing the changes, the signs of the changes of the season. What do you notice? Maybe there's a change in the air, the smell of the air. You're taking a breath. Or maybe you see buds on a tree. You're noticing this. Usually you don't even pay attention to this until the buds have bloomed. But for right now, as we're strolling, you're paying attention to these, what we might think of as little things. But actually, they're in progress of change. And so we take in the beauty. I mean, there's lots of things that's not beautiful. And those are distractors. Distractors come and go. They may be loud. They may be quiet distractors. They may be irritants. They may be bullies. But we're not going to allow that to come into our now. We're going to take a breath and just feel the movement of our body and blow out. And take another breath in and blow out. Let's continue to stroll. Ponder, if you don't mind, how much sleep are you getting? Well, and so if you could take in consideration as we're strolling, are you getting the right amount of sleep? We're shopping for awareness. We're shopping for the best gift that we can give ourselves. And we're paying attention and enjoying this walk in the now. But as we're walking in this beautiful area, we've kind of visited the awareness, and we've taken in the beauty of the now. And now let's visit the quality of our rest. Are you ready to go in that shop? We have so many things going on. There's so many things that's pulling on us socially, spiritually, physically, and professionally. And we're given 24 hours a day. And by golly, we want to use those hours the best that we can. We have family, we have pets, and so our time gets divided up even more because you're the leader, you're the guide. And sometimes it's good to reflect on your day and kind of evaluate how much time am I giving myself to recharge so that I can be the best leader, the best guide, the best parent, the best professional. How much time are you giving yourself to recharge? When you're recharging during your sleep time, and I emphasize the sleep time, not everybody's sleep time is at nighttime. Some people work different shifts. As we're shopping through this beautiful shop and finding the perfect gift for ourselves. Is your sleep time occupied with the glow of your device? The glow of your iPhone, the glow of your Android phone, your computer, your laptop. Just one more glance at the social media. I don't want to miss anything. Does that glance turn into an hour glance, 2 hours? And next thing you know, time has slipped through, and it's almost time to get ready to get up. It's time for rest and recharge. The brain continues to be active. Your routine may have gotten disrupted because of different distractors. How do you deal with your distractors? Take a breath in and blow it out. We're reflecting. We're just reevaluating, and it's so important to reevaluate because as the seasons change, so do we. In mindfulness, be open to change. Be open to find the best gift for yourself through rest. When you rest, you may not have enough time, you may feel. So make the quality of your rest the best. As you enter into your rest zone before you go to sleep, it's a really great time to practice the thankfulness of what you have and practice the gratitude part of mindfulness and closing your eyes and doing a body scan starting from the top of your head and moving down to your shoulders and releasing any tendons or pressures, or making yourself comfortable and allowing your muscles just to melt. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next shop of our healthy eating. Not to say we're going to live in the land of eating salads and vegetables, but we're going to practice our awareness of the textures and the smells and appreciate all that went into bringing that delicious food to you right now. We listen to the crunchiness, and we're tasting the savoriness, the sweetness of whatever we're eating, and recognize the convenience that we have in bringing meals to our table, and the selections that we have. We bring all that into our mindful eating practice. And if we are invited, I encourage you to take a little step forward and recognize what nutrients you're providing your body, in addition to drinking plenty of water. All these things help to recharge and re-energize your body. And looking back, just take a moment, just stop our strolling and just stop and look back. Which gift is the best gift you could give yourself? This is kind of a reflective type of practice. Not everyone is at the same level, but there may be something somewhere that we can do for ourselves to help us to recharge and to be aware of the now and to appreciate the now. There are always going to be distractors. I guess we can plan that we're going to get distracted. That may be one consistent thing. But how we allow the distractors to drag us away from our goals or our missions, that we do have a choice. And the first thing that we can do is make sure that we are the best that we can be at this time, right now. May I share with you as we bring our stroll to a close. Thank you for shopping with me. I appreciate all of my listeners in Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast. And this is a short little blurb story. When I began to take training and workshops in becoming a mindful and relaxation facilitator, one consistent message was, you have to practice this. This is not something that you just talk about or guide people through. You have to actively be doing this yourself. And I take that very seriously and to heart. And I wanted to share that one thing that I have done to help improve my mindful practice and to bring the best sessions and time with you is, I know it might sound simple, but I've increased my water drinking. That's one thing. Drinking more water. It just helps clear the mind. I don't know why, I'm a nurse and I know this, but sometimes we get caught on our favorite beverage, and mine is coffee. I love coffee, but I've really become more aware of how much water I'm drinking, and I really recognize I wasn't drinking enough. That's one thing. Another thing is to continue lifelong learning and to stimulate that neuroplasticity and those development of different neurons. And so with that, I just want to let you know that I am learning how to build a new app, and I'm going to release it so that particularly different families that has been working with me with transition awareness breathing face to face, many times their schedules are just so busy that I wanted to make an app so that transition awareness breathing can be available in different platforms. And so this is a learning process for me, and it's been an uphill challenge. So, but with that, I feel like, wow, I feel like I have grown in a area because there's different frustrations, and so I have to bring in the practice of mindfulness. And in this app, there will be a direct link to my podcast. So it'll be easy. There'll be some exercises on this podcast that is in my current book, and I'm working on another book. And so, you pick up the book, you pick up the app, you can come right here to the podcast, and we can continue our time together. So I just wanted to share that with you, that when we are practicing mindfulness, from my perspective, I am right there with you. Thank you so much for joining me on our mindfulness shopping spree. I look forward to talking with you again next time. Have a great day.
Be sure and pick up a copy of Eartha's new book, Tab Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's not just an ordinary coloring book. It features 23 illustrations to stimulate thought, relaxation, and creativity for anyone between the ages of 4 and 94. Increase your positive self-talk energy. Unlock new creative paths. Transform your time once or twice a week to create beautiful art while strengthening confidence, building positive self-talk, and sensitize self-awareness. Tab Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's available now at Amazon.com.